Good morning. I'm awake and I'm bored, so let's make some blow darts. This is a piece of 1/2-inch electrical conduit you can pick up at any hardware store. This is what I will be using as my tube. And I need to cut off a piece of it so I can use that as a gauge, so I know how big to make these projectiles. I'll be using this tiny pipe cutter. It's meant for copper pipe, not electrical conduit, but you know, it might work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. At least put a groove in there. When in doubt, hacksaw. Ta-da! Ow! Ow! That is warm. So, now that I got my gauge, I need some blanks to make the darts with. I'm going to be making them out of this piece of 2x4. Use the gauge. I'm going to measure around about how big I need to make these things so I can cut them close to the dimension they're going to end up being to fit down the tube, so I don't have to turn as much material away with the Dremel that I'm going to be using to do this with, because I do not own a lathe yet. Let's see. About there's good. That's way off. I'm an idiot. There we go. So right there, like that. Yeah. Okay, I had to move the table saw closer to an outlet because the drop cord I was using was not giving me enough power to be able to actually cut the wood safely. I also need to cut off this angle on this 2x4 so that I can actually safely push it through the table saw with the push stick. Yep, and there's our stock for making projectiles that'll fit into this. Now I'm going to be cutting this stock into 1 1/4 inch sections. So, go ahead and measure and do that now. Say that's a good start. Here's our setup for this and how I'm planning on trying to make this work. Dremel here. I've ground a bolt down so that it will fit. Yeah. Ground the bolt down so that it will fit into the collet of our Dremel here. The bolt will be inside the collet on the smooth end, and our blank here will be screwed into the bolt and tightened down to the collet. Dremel will spin. I will use this 4x4 as my tool rest and use this rasp to take material away with. That's the plan. Let's try to implement this and see if it works. Okay. First things first, we need a hole in our block about center. And I need a screwdriver that I forget to grab. Close enough. Check the index. There's definitely enough material there. Sweet. Go grab my safety glasses. Don't want to need this crap in my eyeballs. Okay. Whoa! Alright, that did not go the way I intended. Don't ramp it up full power. Oh man, yeah, that's not good. Okay, did not mean to hit that button. Okay, our mandrel is not in the chuck straight. Okay, slow and steady on this go around. Got some wobble. Taking the corners off. But I keep having an issue with the Dremel trying to move in the wrong direction while I'm doing that, so I need another clamp to clamp it down to the table more securely. Can never have too many clamps. Alright. Getting there. So we still got enough material for, oh yeah, plenty. Alright. Dremel lathe works. Okay, so it made my blanks a little too big apparently, but that's all good. We're getting there. And the wobble has stopped now that it's starting to become more evenly turned. Yep. Starting to fit there. Let me go grab a chair. Awesome. Alright, now what we can do here, so that I don't accidentally turn too much away, because I've done that before, we'll shove this on and mark it. If I can find a marker. Turn that on. We will... Huh? Okay, I'll just do it this way. Maybe just broke my pen. Okay, not turn past that line. I should wonder if I could part that. Let's see. Because we're gonna have to sand it to make it all nice and smooth. I could probably get it to fit all the way down if I just get a piece of sandpaper and do it that way. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I accidentally take too much away. I try to part it, but I don't have anything made to part this. I have a hacksaw. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hacksaw that line off and then sand it down by hand to fit. That's the plan. Let's wait. A little bit of sanding and it should fit perfectly. And camera's probably not going to focus, but you get the idea. There we go. And there we have it. We have a pretty decent fit for our makeshift projectile. It is bullet shaped, which may or may not help it fly aerodynamically. I mean, we're using the power of our lungs, so stuff like that's not as important. Let's test it. Test shot number 1. It's not as powerful as I had hoped. Let's try again. Also, let's put something here to keep me from shooting this through my window. That would be the opposite of cool. The window should be safe if I miss. Test shot number 2. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Especially given how light this is. I mean, it is pine after all. Test shot number 3. Cool beans. And yeah, there you have it. I lost the projectile, so no more shooting for the day. And I really don't feel like making another one. I know I cut 4 blanks for this, but it took a minute to make that one, and I'm just feeling lazy right now. Anyways, appreciate you watching. Have a good one, and yeah, take it easy out there.